Thank you very much, AFL coaches, for joining us midweek in this Fitzroy pub. Just do have one more item on the agenda, and that is... how can we annoy the Supercoach community? Anyone have any ideas? Why? Because. Okay. Alright, well, I'll start. Well, first off, we're going to be keeping opening round 0, whatever you want to call it. So that means that Supercoaches won't be able to pick New South Wales or Queensland players without any difficulty, because we're going to give them an early bye as well. And we're going to pick 4 Victorian clubs to travel up to Queensland and New South Wales to play in these games. Collingwood, you're going to be on them every year. You mean we have to travel? Yes. And what this also means is all these teams are going to have early round buys as well. I'd assume if any of these games had to be cancelled for any reason, like we'd have a backup plan, all the teams that played each other would have the same buy, so that in the case that any of these games have to be cancelled, then, we could just easily reschedule. No. And also, the stub rule is here to stay, so do any of you guys have any ideas how we can, annoy the super coaches? Like, really piss them off? Andrew? Well, we know that Supercoaches want rookies to play because they're the ones that are the cheapest to buy, and they want them to rise in value. So, what if I just give them 1 or 2 games, then just not play them again, or make them the sub? Oh, no offense, Andrew, but shouldn't the team be in your position be trying to play the kids, No. Absolutely love it, Andrew. Sam, you got something to add? Well, we've got a rookie that's going to replace a guy that's suspended for 4 weeks, so, guaranteed 2 price rises. But, yeah, he's going to play well in the first game. I'm going to talk him up in my press conference, and then he's going to play his 3rd game. Everyone's going to bring him in, and then I'm going to sub him out at half-time, and we're never going to see him again. Will you ever play that rookie again? Never, ever again. You should also give him a spray after you sub him off at half-time. You're quite brilliant, Sam. I love your work, Sam. I'm also going to sub off one of these rookies at halftime, and he's not even going to be close to being the worst player on the ground. Really loving these ideas, guys. So we've got time for one more. Chris, late changes to the teams. Every week, there's going to be a late out. Great idea, Chris. Just make sure you update your injury list, okay? What's an injury list?
Hello everyone, and welcome to the round 11 review. Jeez, I'm sure after that video the Supercoach gods are going to be real happy with me. But yeah, anyway, on to round 11, where the trades that I made, I traded out Jason Horne-Francis, Jack McRae, and also the Huss. We got him out. Dead rookie, in my opinion. Well, yeah, we'll see if that happens. Anyway, we traded in Nick Dacos because I was sick of just not having him. Not fun to watch Collingwood games with him. Not in your side. I knew he had a break even of 160 or so, but thought playing North Melbourne, he could get close to, if not beat that. He didn't. Patrick Cripps. Now you're probably thinking, what? Patrick Cripps? Well, I'll tell you why. What my thinking was. I was thinking I'd already planned for Jason Horne-Francis to have him in my side with that round 12 bye, bring in another round 12 bye player, and just with their run during the byes, who have they got? They've got Essendon, North Melbourne, and West Coast in there, and Port Adelaide during the byes. So, I just wanted him in, and potentially I could get another Carlton player in. Just with that easy fixture. And I've already got Chera as well. Cooper Simpson, well, he was a very popular trade-in. I actually had him in my ground. Some people might have had him benched, but he was on my field. We'll go through that shortly and what my thinking was. Unfortunately, we have another dead rookie. Alright, my captain, vice captain, I put the VC on merit, 156. Obviously, we took that, and we put the C on Harry Boyd. Alright, so if we go to my little Supercoach captain's sheet here, we can add in a 156, and another one in blue. So, we're averaging 128.5. Could be better, but I'm pretty sure I did worse last year. Alright, onto the team, see how we've done. Alright, so looking at the team, well, I didn't even really want to look at my team or even think about Supercoach. I was so upset because I had Kako and I had Cooper Simpson on field. But I've opened it up sometime during the Melbourne-Sydney game, and I thought, my score's not actually that bad. 2,533 we've ended up on. We've used the 3 trades. We've got 15 left. So let's just start off with the defenders. We've got Whitfield. Now, I was I didn't watch this game. Apparently, he didn't take any kick-ins. If that's right, I'm not 100% sure about that. But yeah, I think he got switched into the midfield, maybe a bit of forward. I'm not sure, but yeah, come on, got to be a pig and take every one of those kick-ins, Lockie. What are you doing? Another frustrating own. Sheasel, 63. See, this is why I was so surprised I got such a high score. 63. Come on, Clarko. Just put him back. What's he doing playing forward? I think he was playing forward. I only watched parts of this game too. But, saying that, you are benefiting one of our other players, which we'll go through shortly. Zorko with a 118. Jeez. I only watched, I turned this game on, I got home about halfway through the third quarter or something like that. And the first thing I see is you kicking the ball out of the back line, going sideways and kicking it out on the full. Oh my goodness. But yeah, 118 we definitely take, although it could have been higher. Jordan Clark, 86. Was playing in the wet, maybe not his type of conditions, maybe. Don't know. But yeah, that's like a floor score from him. Oh, apart from that 58 where he's just putrid. Matty Roberts, 90. Now, you might say, yeah, that's okay. But yeah, he was on 70 at half time. So he scored 20 or so in a half. So that's not great. But yeah, we might not have a choice but to hang on to you. He might be in my D6. Zach Reed, 87. Oh, man. And that's, he got injured halfway through the third quarter. So he was actually on track for another, say, 130 score or so. But yeah, he's got a hamstring injury. And I think, unfortunately, it's time to say goodbye. I knew I had to say goodbye at some stage. Probably would have been not next week, but week after. But yeah, this just made that decision a lot easier. Thank you very much, Zach. You've been my best rookie this year. Well, probably the best rookie. Unless, there's a Will Ashcroft. But yeah, thank you very much for your services. All right, hope you're out in the park soon. Yeah, Essendon, we might seriously be picking up a key defender on Wednesday, and he might be in the team Thursday against Brisbane, which will probably be a bloodbath. Onto the bench, Matty Carroll, 47. Yeah, he got his break even. He beat his break even by 4, so he should go up by about 2k. So thank you very much for that, Matt. And Liam O'Connell, well, he also got his break even. He scored a 29. A couple of clangers at the start of the game, and yeah, I didn't watch, only to switch this back on in the last quarter because, if there's another game on, are you really going to watch a Ross Lyon coached game if you had a choice? Anyway, on to the midfielders. Zach Merritt with a 156. Beautiful. Expected that against Richmond. Just no more of these 70 types games, please, Zach. Lockie Neal, 143. Beautiful. That's what we want to see. Still not putting the VC on you, or captaincy on you anyway. VC, a maybe on Thursday. But yeah, straight out captain, no freaking way. I expect you to dominate against Essendon. Dacos, 107. Yeah, okay. He's going to lose a bit of money, but at least I've got you in the side now. Connor Rozee, 95 in the wet against Freo. I saw on Fan Footy that they switched him forward. I don't know if that's true or not. But 95, he'll be eligible for defender status next. Is it this week? Yeah, I think it's at the end of lockout today. Oh, we'll have a look at that. Paddy Cripps on debut, 112. Yep. And I expect a lot bigger scores coming from you in the next few weeks. Rest up for your bye. Come out fresh. Maxi Holmes, 128. Yep, beautiful. Adam Chera. Oh, he's got a good run of games in Geelong as well, coming home. And Geelong have a pretty good fixture. They play Richmond twice, at least. West Coast. Oh, they play West Coast next week. Part of the reason why I wanted to bring him in. Chera, 122. Yep, he's been a great hold. Levi Ashcroft, well, he's another one that's in contention for the Rookie of the Year. 95, and then coming up against Essendon. So, a bit more money to make. And, he's putting our rookies, he's probably my most, well, now that Reed's going to be out, most reliable rookie. All right, so, yeah, another part of the reason why I wanted to trade Horn Francis and McRae into these midfielders is because these midfield rookies They're not playing, or they're sub-risks. And look at this, Tom Gross. Wow. Andrew McQualter looked at my video, and he said, stuff you, Lock. I'm going to start Tom Gross, and, I'll show you. I'm going to play him forward, though, not in the midfield. And he's going to score an 8, and he said, stuff you, Lock. He hasn't done anything. I'm going to sub him off. Stuff you. Anyway, he didn't even make his break even of 8, and he's probably going to be gone too. Oh, jeez, am I even going to be able to field a side next week? Anyway, Al Hawley didn't play. Well, he played VFL, did a hammy, dead rookie. Boxall came on halfway through the third quarter, scored a 27. Yeah. Come on, Matt Frost, just give him a full game. He's the future. Zach Jones isn't, with all due respect to Zach. Anyway, on to the big boys. Cherry, 126. If Zach Merritt failed, he would have been my captain. So hopefully we took Boyd. Rest up, big fella. And Maxi Gawn, well, geez, he nearly got his... I think he was projected like a 180 or so. That wasn't too far away, but even scoring 153, he's going to lose a bit of cash, but he's still going to be well over 700k. So, glad we got him in. Glad we don't have to find the money to bring him in. Forwards, Bailey Smith with a 118, beautiful against his old side. Petrarca, beautiful, 125. Isaac Rankin, probably disappointing against West Coast. 87. Come on, I would have expected you, one of these type scores, like a Petrarca on what Smith scored. Anyway, Caleb Daniel, 97. So, is he benefiting from Sheasel not being in the back line? Maybe. But, rest up. Rest that helmet of yours. All right. Kako, 44. So, I'm going to go through what my thoughts were for, these, three of the four. Because I had a combination of two of those at different times of the week. All right. So, Kako was not named sub. Not that I expected him to be. Playing Richmond, thought he might be a chance of a spike game. But no, 44. I thought I don't have hair, but if I had hair, I was going to be pulling it out. Because, 44 on field. Oh, jeez. That might not count anyway. All right. But then, Cooper Simpson. I saw he wasn't named sub, so I actually had Cleary here. Simpson, not named sub. All right. Put him on field. And unfortunately, the young man got injured going for the ball, and was it a dislocated shoulder or something like that, which is just really unlucky. I really feel for the bloke. I hope get better soon. All right, but for our Supercoach teams, it's another dead rookie. Caden Cleary, 40. Jeez, any chance he can kick a goal? Like he can kick like 3 points, but break even at 62. He's going to lose a bit. Is he a trade out option this week? Well, we'll find out. And then Aiden Johnson, 24. Jeez, come on, Goodwin. Give him some time on ground. He only had like 60% time on ground. But also, Aiden, you're going for a contest about 20 metres out from goal, straight in front, and you drop a chest mark. Oh, come on, man. That could have been an extra, another 10 points or so. That could have been a 34 instead of a 24. Anyway, very slow burn. Jack Sinclair, he's been great since he's been in my side. 143. Thank you very much for that, Jackie Sinclair. All right, so that is the team. I can't do my trades yet, but my plan was probably not to trade this week. Maybe do like a Matt Carroll down to Campbell Gray, who's a 119k player, defender forward, I believe, as well. So gives me a bit of that flexibility. Actually, I just want to see if has it updated yet, or is it home? No, still hasn't updated yet. So I'll come back when the rankings have updated. All right, the lockout has been lifted. Hey, Connor Rosie, he's got defender status. I don't think anyone else has changed on my team, but I'll go through all the DPPs in the next video. All right, let's see. What did a 2533 get us for the round? And hey, we were ranked 307 for the round. And we've gone up 3,452 places to 2,325. So, yeah, we're close to the top 2K, which is where we want to be. Might take a bit of a hit this week, just because I'm not going to have any players playing. All right. Congrats, you won 8 out of 8 league matchups. I'm so happy. All right, so what can we do here? Let's bring Liam O'Connell on the ground here. Alright. Who else do I have here? I have Rosie. Can move. Yuck. Ugh. That's gross. Haha, see what I did there? Let's just bring on the box. Alright. Let's just bring on Max. Oh, doesn't matter. Boyd's not going to play. Ooh, I might be in a bit of trouble this week. Cleary on. And let's... What are we going to do here? Anyway, how many have I got? So... Oh, Cooper Simpson's not going to play. Bloody hell. Alright, so a lot of these guys are rookies. Low scorers. So, might take a bit of a hit this week. So, how many warm bodies do I have on the ground? I've got 1, maybe 2, 3, maybe 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm not going to count these two. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, okay. Maybe not as bad as I thought. Okay. But yeah, a couple of these guys, yeah. Best 18, if I have 19, I'd say one of these 3 scores. Oh, actually, I've got Gross. He's going to be dropped. Actually, no, I didn't count him, did I? Or Boxall. Okay, so I might be okay. Yeah, a few primos missing, but I'll be in a strong position for the next few rounds, I believe. Alright, so onto the vice-captain, my early ones. Vice-captain, I'm going to go with Lockie Neal. I know I said I'm not going to captain him again, but I didn't say anything about the vice-captain. Alright, and then the captain, well, I can't do Cherry. Melbourne's got Rowan Marshall, and they're playing at Alice Springs. That's where Traeger Park, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I might just leave it on Maxi. He's in good form, and yeah, against Rowan Marshall. Alright, so yeah, that's the video. Yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. See you. Bye.